Montero State Prison.
From a small town in Georgia to dominating the global music charts, Lil Nas X has rewritten the rules of modern pop and hip-hop. At just 20 years old, he became a cultural phenomenon whose songs and visuals sparked debates, broke records, and challenged social norms. But how did Montero Lamar Hill, a young man growing up in the shadows of Lithia Springs, Georgia, transform from an internet-savvy teenager into a fearless superstar known worldwide? His story is more than just viral hits and chart-topping singles. It is a tale of creativity, audacity, and the courage to embrace one's identity in the face of criticism. From experimenting with memes and internet culture to blending country and rap in a genre-defying hit, Lil Nas X's rise is a testament to the power of ingenuity and self-expression. In the next 10 minutes, we will explore the journey of a young artist who refused to conform, confronted controversy head-on, and ultimately became one of the most influential voices in music today. This is the story of Lil Nas X, a true icon of the digital age, whose journey challenges the very definition of fame and success. Montero Lamar Hill, better known as Lil Nas X, was born on April 9, 1999, in Lithia Springs, Georgia, a small town where life moved at a slower pace and opportunities were limited. Raised in a modest household, he navigated the challenges of a community that didn't always embrace difference. His early years were shaped by both love and struggle. While his family provided support, Montero often felt isolated due to his emerging sense of identity and his early realization that he was different from his peers. School life was not easy. Bullied for being unique and for showing early signs of his individuality, he often turned to music and the internet as a refuge. Social media, memes, and digital creativity became his playground, a place where he could experiment, express himself, and connect with others who understood him. These formative experiences would later inform his fearless artistic approach and his uncanny ability to harness viral culture. Despite challenges, Montero showed a remarkable curiosity and drive from a young age. He experimented with singing, guitar, and self-produced beats, honing his skills in private, away from the judgmental eyes of the world. Music was more than a hobby. It was a lifeline, a way to process his experiences, and the first step toward creating the unique voice that would eventually captivate the world. His childhood, marked by both hardship and creativity, laid the foundation for a career defined by audacity, originality, and resilience. Lil Nas X's journey into the music world began online, long before he became a household name. Using platforms like YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok, he shared his original songs and playful memes, experimenting with humor, style, and genre blending that set him apart from other emerging artists. He understood the power of the internet not just as a stage, but as a vehicle to reach audiences directly, bypassing traditional music industry gatekeepers. In late 2018, Lil Nas X independently released Old Town Road, a song that combined elements of country and hip-hop in a way the world had rarely heard before. At first it spread quietly, embraced by niche communities online who appreciated its catchy hook and unconventional style. Then came the moment that changed everything, a viral surge on TikTok, where users began pairing the song with humorous, meme-worthy videos. Overnight, Lil Nas X was no longer just a small-town artist. He became a sensation. The remix with country legend Billy Ray Cyrus catapulted the song to mainstream fame. Critics debated its genre, radio stations argued over its classification, and listeners couldn't stop streaming it. The combination of an infectious beat, witty lyrics, and clever marketing made Old Town Road an unstoppable cultural phenomenon. Lil Nas X had not only captured the public's attention, but also demonstrated a new blueprint for how modern artists could leverage digital platforms to break through, proving that innovation and audacity could turn a single track into a global sensation. The release of Old Town Road marked the beginning of a meteoric rise that few artists experience in a lifetime. The song didn't just top charts, it shattered records. It remained at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 for 19 consecutive weeks, breaking the record for the longest-running #1 in history. Lil Nas X had achieved something unprecedented, a viral sensation translating into historic mainstream success. Following this breakthrough, he continued to push boundaries. Singles like Panini and Rodeo showcased his versatility, blending rap, pop, and country influences while demonstrating a flair for storytelling and cultural commentary. His debut album, Montero 2021, elevated him further. Tracks such as Montero, Call Me By Your Name, and Industry Baby were not only chart toppers, but also provocative artistic statements, fusing bold visuals with infectious melodies and clever marketing strategies. Awards began to pour in. Lil Nas X collected accolades including Grammy Awards, Billboard Music Awards, and MTV Awards, signaling that his influence was not just viral, it was recognized by the music industry itself. Beyond awards, his success redefined what it meant to be a contemporary artist. Harnessing social media, embracing identity, and blending genres without fear. Financial success followed, with record-breaking streams, tours, and brand collaborations solidifying his place as one of the most influential young stars in the world. But perhaps the most remarkable aspect of Lil Nas X's peak was his cultural impact. He became a symbol of innovation, self-expression, and the power of digital culture to propel an artist from obscurity to global prominence. His fearless approach to music and identity inspired a new generation of creators, proving that talent combined with boldness and clever strategy could rewrite the rules of success in the 21st century music industry. At the height of his career, Lil Nas X wasn't just a chart-topping musician, he had become a cultural icon, a voice for individuality, and a trailblazer who challenged the norms of fame itself. With fame came scrutiny, and Lil Nas X quickly learned that global stardom often carries intense public judgment. The most notable controversy erupted with the release of his music video, Montero, Call Me By Your Name. Featuring bold religious imagery, sensual themes, and a provocative descent into a fantastical hellscape, the video sparked widespread debate and backlash. Conservative commentators condemned it, social media erupted with outrage, and calls for boycotts appeared across multiple platforms. Critics accused him of being disrespectful and shocking purely for attention, while others celebrated his courage to challenge societal norms. Online harassment, trolling, and even death threats followed. Lil Nas X had to navigate a landscape where his artistry intersected with personal identity, and where every creative choice was dissected under a magnifying glass. Yet, instead of retreating, he embraced the controversy, turning it into a defining moment. Through witty social media responses, humorous posts, and clever engagement with fans, he transformed criticism into opportunity. The controversy amplified the song's reach and strengthened his image as an artist unafraid to confront taboo topics. Earlier in his career, Lil Nas X had faced challenges related to his sexual orientation in a conservative environment, which informed his resilience and authenticity. He encountered resistance within the music industry and cultural gatekeeping around genre boundaries, particularly the fusion of country and rap in Old Town Road. Despite these obstacles, he consistently found ways to assert his vision, proving that talent alone was not enough. Boldness, innovation, and self-assuredness were equally essential. Ultimately, these scandals and challenges did more than test Lil Nas X. They shaped him into a trailblazer. By confronting criticism head-on and leveraging controversy for creative expression, he redefined what it means to be a modern artist, showing the world that courage, identity, and artistic audacity can turn backlash into influence. Rather than shrinking under scrutiny, Lil Nas X transformed challenges into opportunities for reinvention. Embracing his identity as an openly gay artist, he became a cultural icon for the LGBTQ+ community, using his platform to advocate for visibility, acceptance, and self-expression. His bold artistry, unapologetic storytelling, and daring fashion choices created a new persona that combined music, activism, and spectacle. He leveraged controversy strategically, turning criticism into a marketing tool while pushing the boundaries of creativity. Performances became theatrical statements, blending music, dance, and striking visuals that reinforced his unique artistic vision. Social media remained central to his reinvention, allowing him to connect directly with fans, share his humor, and build a community of support around authenticity. Beyond music, Lil Nas X expanded into advocacy and philanthropy, participating in campaigns for LGBTQ+ rights and promoting mental health awareness. His public persona evolved from viral sensation to multi-dimensional trailblazer, demonstrating that an artist's image is not static, but can be reshaped with courage and intention. By embracing reinvention, Lil Nas X not only solidified his career but also redefined what it means to be a modern pop star: fearless, innovative, and socially conscious. His ability to transform setbacks into opportunities underscored a powerful lesson. In the world of fame, authenticity and creativity are as vital as talent. Lil Nas X has redefined what it means to be a modern music artist. His fearless fusion of genres, unapologetic embrace of identity, and mastery of digital culture have left a lasting imprint on pop, hip-hop, and global music trends. Beyond records and awards, he has become a symbol of courage, self-expression, and authenticity, a voice that encourages millions to embrace their true selves. His journey demonstrates that success is not solely measured by fame or fortune, but by the impact one has on culture and community. From a small-town teenager experimenting with memes and beats to a global superstar challenging norms and breaking boundaries, Lil Nas X embodies resilience, innovation, and vision. The story of Lil Nas X proves that daring to be different, confronting adversity head-on, and remaining authentic can reshape not only a career, but also the world around you. His legacy will inspire future generations of artists and fans alike. CTA, like, share, and subscribe to Stars and Scandals to explore more journeys of Hollywood's most fascinating and groundbreaking stars.